Taehyung is live again. ARMY were surprised as he ate while watching a movie on his iPad. Hello ARMY all around the world, and welcome back to BTS fans. Before we begin, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to BTS fans, and turn on the notification bell so you never miss the latest stories and updates about BTS and all 7 members. Today, we're going to talk about a simple moment from Taehyung that managed to capture the attention of so many ARMY. There was no huge stage. No concert lights. No complicated choreography. No stadium filled with tens of thousands of people. It was simply Taehyung, a live broadcast, some food that he was enjoying, and an iPad accompanying him while he relaxed. And yet, that simple moment became something that ARMY couldn't help but notice. Because when Taehyung returned to live, fans were once again given a chance to see a much more relaxed and natural side of him. Not Taehyung standing on a stage. Not Taehyung in front of a professional camera setup. But Taehyung simply enjoying his own time. And for many ARMY, moments like this have always had a special charm. Just imagine it. Someone we usually see performing at massive concerts, appearing at major events, participating in professional photo shoots, and taking part in countless activities with BTS suddenly appears in a much simpler setting. He is simply sitting down, enjoying his food, and watching something on his iPad. Simple. But somehow, it feels close. And perhaps that is one of the reasons Taehyung's live broadcasts always attract so much attention. Because sometimes, it isn't the spectacular moments that stay with us the longest. Sometimes, the smallest and most natural moments can make fans feel closer to their favorite artist. And this time, Taehyung gave ARMY exactly that kind of moment. When the live broadcast began, ARMY's attention immediately turned toward Taehyung. It didn't take long for fans to notice that the atmosphere felt different. Taehyung appeared to be enjoying his time in a relaxed way. There was no sense of rushing. He didn't appear to be trying to create a huge moment. He was simply taking things slowly. And that is where much of the charm came from. The live felt like a small pause in the middle of Taehyung's busy life. After countless activities, journeys, schedules, rehearsals, performances, and other responsibilities, there was finally a moment when he could simply sit comfortably and enjoy something ordinary. Eating. Watching a movie. And spending some quiet time. For some people, this might seem completely ordinary. But for ARMY, getting to see Taehyung in such a relaxed atmosphere can feel meaningful. Because over the years, fans have become accustomed to seeing BTS in so many different situations. On stage. Backstage. In practice rooms. On television programs. At airports. During photo shoots. But there is something different about seeing a member in an everyday environment. It feels like being given a small glimpse into a quieter side of their lives away from the spotlight. And once again, Taehyung gave ARMY exactly that opportunity. One of the details that immediately caught attention was the iPad Taehyung was using to enjoy a movie. That simple device became part of the atmosphere surrounding his relaxing moment. While enjoying his food, Taehyung was also enjoying the movie he had chosen. There was no feeling that he was trying to make the moment into something bigger than it was. Everything simply felt natural. And perhaps that is exactly why ARMY paid even more attention. There is something enjoyable about seeing an artist who usually appears so polished in professional productions suddenly appear in a much more casual environment. Taehyung wasn't standing under bright stage lights. He wasn't wearing a performance outfit. He wasn't performing choreography. He was simply enjoying his time. And for ARMY, a simple scene like that can become something memorable. Because behind the huge name of BTS and everything surrounding their careers, there is still a person who needs time to sit down, eat, rest, and enjoy some entertainment. That human side is what makes moments like this feel different. Taehyung's live broadcast also shows how the relationship between BTS and ARMY has developed over so many years. ARMY don't only follow concerts or music releases. They also appreciate the small moments shared by the members. Whenever Taehyung goes live, fans immediately gather. When he speaks, they listen. When he shares something simple, they still pay attention. Not because every second has to be spectacular, but because Taehyung's presence itself means something to so many people. And that is what makes a live broadcast special. There is no distance in the same way there is during a huge concert. There is no stage separating the artist from the audience. There is simply a screen. Yet through that screen, Taehyung can share a small part of his time with ARMY. There is also something especially relatable about watching someone enjoy food while watching a movie. It is an incredibly simple activity. Almost everyone can do it. But when Taehyung does it during a live broadcast, that ordinary moment suddenly becomes something people want to watch. ARMY get to see a more relaxed side of him. A side that isn't necessarily formal. A side that doesn't need a stage. And perhaps that is what makes many fans feel comfortable. Taehyung doesn't need to do something extraordinary to capture attention. He simply needs to be present. To sit comfortably. To enjoy his time. And allow the camera to become a small window through which ARMY can share the atmosphere with him. When we look at BTS's journey over the years, moments like this can actually carry a deeper meaning. BTS have gone through so many different stages. From smaller stages to massive stadiums. From the early years of their career to becoming one of the most recognized groups in the world, BTS have experienced an incredible journey filled with major achievements and busy schedules. That is why seeing Taehyung enjoying a quiet moment can feel so special. During his latest live, Taehyung was simply eating and watching a movie on his iPad. Nothing extravagant. No huge stage or special performance. Just a peaceful moment that he chose to share with ARMY. And sometimes, those simple moments can feel the most genuine. ARMY have always paid attention not only to what Taehyung says, but also to the little details, his expressions, his surroundings, what he is doing, and how he spends his time. Whenever Taehyung goes live, fans from different countries can gather together and experience the same moment. They may be separated by thousands of miles, but for a while, they are all watching the same screen and sharing the same experience. That is one of the special things about the connection between BTS and ARMY. On stage, Taehyung has to deliver an incredible performance. But during a relaxed live broadcast, there is no need for anything spectacular. He can simply enjoy his food, watch a movie, and spend some quiet time. And that simplicity is exactly what makes the moment memorable. It also reminds us that happiness doesn't always have to come from something big. Sometimes it can be as simple as enjoying a favorite meal, watching a movie, or taking a peaceful break after a long day. Perhaps years from now, ARMY won't remember only the huge concerts and unforgettable performances. They may also remember the quiet moments, the nights when Taehyung suddenly appeared, the food he was enjoying, the iPad beside him, and the peaceful atmosphere he shared with fans. Because memories aren't always created by spectacular events. Sometimes, the simplest moments become the warmest memories. Taehyung didn't need a massive stage, or a huge production to make ARMY smile. By simply appearing in a relaxed setting and sharing a little of his time, he created another small but meaningful moment with his fans. So ARMY, what did you think about Taehyung's latest live? Did you enjoy seeing him in such a relaxed and simple atmosphere? Let us know in the comments below. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell here at BTS Fans for more stories and updates about Taehyung and BTS. Thank you for watching, ARMY. See you in the next video. And as always, keep supporting BTS, keep supporting Taehyung, and stay together with BTS fans.